Hello, I think for once I didn't forget anything. Must be the first time in a month or so that I have not forgotten to turn off something or change something. Everything should be working, I hope. I think. Everything should be fine. Hi. Usually I would not do the same thing twice in a row. 2 weeks in a row. And 3 streams in a row. But we've done 2 out of 3 chapters so far, so might as well finish this. Even though I might regret it. I'm afraid of how the game ends. I mean, I'm apparently gonna get the neutral ending. But how to not get anything else is... Well, actually, how to get the bad ending is kind of obvious. You just make the stupid decision all the time, which in this game might as well be the right one. But no idea how you're supposed to get the good ending. If they really want you to replay the game and then unlock the extra stuff, then heck no, I'm not gonna do that. I think playing that game once is already more than enough. And honestly, more than most people should do. Pretty sure there's a few people that just really like to suffer. They would probably like that game. Or maybe if you're a bit older. Maybe there's... Oh, sorry. Maybe there's a certain age range in which these games are good. Still very illogical, but maybe you enjoy them. Granted, I do maybe enjoy it in a very different way. I think I enjoy making fun of the game more than playing the game. Either way, I don't have much to talk about. I have a very busy week ahead of me again. Because currently I'm having my weekend, which is a weird feeling to have my weekend in the middle of the week. But I have today and tomorrow off, but I have to work on Saturday. So, in theory, right now is my weekend. It would be funny if it wouldn't be that sad. It just basically means that the rest of my week is gonna be really, really stressful. Aside from tomorrow. Especially Saturday is gonna be a bit stressful. But I'm gonna finally watch the movie that I wanted to watch. Finally gonna watch Spider-Man 4? Is it the 4th? The new one. I have no idea which one it is. I think it's the 4th. And for that, I kind of wanted to watch the first 3 until then. Which means I have to watch 1 movie a day now. I watched the first one today. I have to say I think it was kind of what I expected. How do I describe it? I don't dislike it, but I think at least in direct comparison, I still like the old ones more. I also feel like a lot of characters that appeared just did that. Like, they just appeared. They didn't really play a role, they just appeared. Which made a lot kinda awkward. I think the only one who appeared who actually somewhat had a role and the meaning was like Iron Man. But the other ones were all like, they showed up. They had literally no thing, like no dialogue, nothing to do. They just showed up for no reason whatsoever. Other than, hey, don't forget that this is connected to the cinematic universe that I have not watched. So a lot of things that happened there was like, whatever. I guess something happened in the past. I was very confused at the start that there was an 8-year time skip right off the start. But in retrospect, I think I preferred that over... I wanted to say flashbacks, but it wouldn't... Would it be flashbacks? Yeah, I guess, like, memory flashbacks. Because I think those are sometimes annoying in the middle of a movie. I think I prefer to just have, like, here, this is the reason why everything happened, kinda. Right at the start. And then you do... And here is a time skip so that everything makes sense, because they could not build up all the underworld thing within, like, a year. 8 years sounds a bit long, though. Like, I generally wonder what they were doing for 8 years. Because the movie starts basically with this guy more or less losing their job. His job. No, I think the whole group lost their jobs. And also being a massive debt because he had paid for like a bunch of things that he would have needed for the work. That was then taken away from him. So it starts with him apparently risking everything for that job, then having that job taken from him. And 8 years later, he's still he's not, well, not working, but he was still doing fine financially for some reason. So I was wondering, what did he do in the first 2 or 3 years? Because I can believe that after like 2 or 3 years, they got the whole thing going and they were selling weapons in the underground. But that was not something that happened immediately. So where did the money come from that he had to apparently still keep his family afloat without them even noticing that something happened? And his family apparently also never questioned that his job changed very drastically all of a sudden. But I have to say that the villain was probably I think the villain was the most relatable role. I liked the villain. Especially because I've definitely seen him before. Not the actor, like the villain. I think it was Vulture, right? Pretty sure I've seen him before. Or some version of him. Even though I did not recognize him immediately. I had to Google. I was like, what is the villain in Spider-Man Homecoming? And I was like, ah, it's Vulture. I see. I have seen this guy before. The film looked good though. And the action was nice. There was this scene with the boat cut in half where he was trying to hold it together. I felt it awfully came close to what happened with the subway in the old movies, but not nearly. It felt like, let's recreate a similar scene, but let's have him fail here to show that he's not there yet. Which was kind of awkward, because I feel like the scene in the old movie is kind of a meme, but also kind of like memorable, very memorable. So kind of recreating that was more like, am I supposed to feel something now? Because it was so obvious that he failed, especially because I watched the trailer before, and I feel like the trailer, I was super confused that something in the trailer happened like an hour and a half, like halfway into the movie, which just reminded me, oh yeah, trailers are nowadays showing the good scenes. Because that's exactly how it felt. Aside from like the big finale, I feel like everything important I saw already in the trailer. And the trailer was only like 2 minutes. Those 2 minutes kind of told me, hey, he's not there yet. He needs to learn. And then the movie spent like an hour to give me that message in very long detail, over and over. I also think it's kind of weird. Like, he first messes up like 3 times. They're kind of pissed at him. Then he does one thing right, and even that caused probably a lot of collateral damage. And all of a sudden, oh yeah, you did the right thing. And I'm like, what? Wouldn't the right thing have been to, contact someone? And not just do it? But I guess they don't care about collateral damage, considering I'm not attached to the Avenger movies. And at this point, there are too many and I'm too lazy. But yeah, I think I've also heard that the first one is like the weakest one. Let's put it like that, because I don't think it was bad. I enjoyed it. I just thought it was a bit weak. It's kind of weird to say, but I really would have liked to see more of the side characters. Like, a lot of scenes happen at school, but it feels like none of his classmates that I already know will reappear in the other movies really had anything to do. Even that one moment where his friend had something to do, it felt like it also did nothing and also just disappeared right after. Like halfway through, he was not important anymore. Like, it just disappeared. They just stopped communicating, and I don't know why. He did leave his phone somewhere, but even then, why? Communication was kind of important up to the moment. And they didn't even give the friend a scene where he's wondering, why do I not have heard anything from him in like 10 minutes? Did he just leave the phone somewhere? Like, not even that. It's a lot of characters were just pushed aside when not needed anymore. It was a bit meh. Also, I just realized I'm sitting in the dark. Give me a moment. Yo, that's better. I was also thinking for the last 10 minutes, how can I justify talking about Marvel? But I guess, I mean, Marvel has something to do with mythology. It's very own weird interpretation of them. At least as far as I know. I don't know much. I know that they did a few interesting things that I can't even complain about. I would say it's different from the original, but not necessarily bad. Like the whole thing of Norse mythology kind of being aliens and stuff. I think that's okay. But there's also the thing of Hela was changed to Loki's sister, which is very awkward because that's his daughter. Also, well, I guess if they would have made her close to how the original Hela would look, then that would not look good. Actually, I think that would actually be a cool design, I don't know. Considering that Marvel has designs that are interesting, I wouldn't be... It's actually kind of weird that Hela looks so normal. And it's really hard for me, like, the only thing that connects her to the original one is the name. Granted, I have, again, not watched any of the movies, so no idea how she's personality-wise, but... I feel like the only thing that connects her to the original Hela is, like, the name. And that's it. Everything I've seen of her, which is like 90% from Marvel Rivals, does not seem like what I know of the original one. I think 4 is kind of... I know there's one scene where 4 gets, you know, a bit... where he lets himself go a bit, let's put it like that. And I was like, oh yeah, that's kind of cool, because that's actually kind of lore accurate to the original 4 from Norse mythology, because that man was drinking all the time and letting himself go. So, I kind of like that. It's kind of funny to think that they kind of did that. Probably not even to reference the original one, but it fits off. It fits funny. Well, no, what's I can't think. Listen, I'm already in weekend mode. I did all the things I had to do today. Gonna take tomorrow off. So I'm already at my weekend. My brain is turned off, which is probably better considering what I'm about to play. I feel like not using my brain in that game is only gonna make me win. But yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to the movie on Saturday. It kind of means that I get home after work. I guess I have to work on Saturday again. That I get home after work. Then gonna... Actually not sure yet, because it kind of depends how much progress I make on the days before, but... If there's still work left, I have to do that within like 2 hours of way. Then go to the movie. I assume the movie is probably gonna take like at least 2 hours. I was surprised that the first one was only 2 hours. And honestly, it's one of the few... It's really rare, but I felt like... Damn, it could have been like 15 minutes longer or so. Like, they could have probably added a few minutes in some scenes. But... It was okay. Kind of want to check how long the second one is. But I'm gonna find out tomorrow when I watch that. But then I just have to find time, either on Friday or Thursday, to watch the third one. And then I'm ready to watch the fourth one in the cinema. It's kind of... I kind of like that I'm watching them all in 1 week. It's gonna take a lot of time, but... Is it weird to say that because of the Odyssey, for all the wrong reasons? I went into the movie for all the wrong reasons. I went to watch the Odyssey to hate on it. But it kind of made me realize how fun it is to just go to the cinema once a month. I don't think I could go more often. Just because there are not many movies that I care about. But... I could see myself go to watch a movie like once a month. Depending on if there is anything interesting. If there's nothing interesting, I would not spend money for no reason. But as long as there's something to watch. I mean, there's nowadays also a lot of anime in cinemas too. I feel like I want to go more often. It's kind of nice to just go out. It also means that I have to plan around that though. Which is the annoying part. And planning around that is complicated when you don't have a safe work skill, but it changes every week. But it's more or less it. The The thing is, I don't know if I want to talk about like Spider-Man in general for like an extended period, because I don't see how I can connect that to my usual topics. I've never thought. Wait, is there any mythology that has something to do with spiders? Like, it feels like almost every dangerous animal has some mythology that follows it. Because, you know, mythology usually, or in general folklore, is usually just people expressing their fears. You can't tell me that past there was no one afraid of spiders. Is there like a spider demon? Like exists? I have to Google that. Now I'm interested. Okay, I made a typo. And Google suggests spider myth game? What the? Spider cultists? Myth games? What? I don't get you to Google. Google suggested something that it then immediately wants to correct. Huh? Also, yeah, Black Myth Wukong has like a huge spider theme in one of its chapters. But I was more interested in this. Is there any European mythology that has spiders in it? Oh, Arachne. Oh my god, I'm stupid. Yeah, okay. Of course. Of course there's at least one spider. Completely forgot about her. West Africa has a Nancy. Oh yeah, I've heard of that. Oh my god, yeah, I looked into... Actually, no, I never looked it up. I think it's literally in the game, because Civ 6 had the... I don't remember what the update was. Was it an expansion? No. It was part of a bigger update. Like the Heroes and Legends game mode. And Anansi was one of them. And I read the in-game... What do you call it? Encyclopedia entry. And learned that Anansi is like often associated with spiders, something like that. Did Native Americans have a spider grandmother? Who helped shape the world of him? Wait, that sounds even friendly. Wait, no. Huh. It's fascinating. Arachne is literally the only European one. I guess Europeans actually hate spiders. Now I'm curious, were spiders just not that common in the medieval times? Or were they just not seen as that dangerous? I think maybe because Europe doesn't have many dangerous spiders. Especially not in that time. Because I know that Europe, some parts has snakes. Especially the southern ones, I think, have some more dangerous ones. And I think snakes are in general... No, I want to say more unique. No, I think a spider is also kind of unique in its own. Really curious, why is there so much about snakes? Like, snakes are basically the origin of dragons. So why is there nothing about spiders, really? Kind of wanna do a week where I look into some of the spider motives. I don't even like spiders. I think spiders are awful. I hate spiders. I think spiders are fascinating as an animal. But if I have to choose between, let's say, fighting a spider or fighting a snake, I 10 out of 10 times choose the snake because I think snakes are cool. God, I don't know when it happens, but I really started liking snakes. Snakes were never really on my top list of animals. But at some point I was like, actually snakes are actually really cool. Since then, what else do we have? Chigomo. Monster, shape-shifting giant spider, warrior slaying spirit, and ancient legends. Japanese also has 2 spiders. Oh, I've seen this one. Didn't know its name, but the spider yokai that can transform into a beautiful woman. That is a very common thing in. I feel like in modern stories too. Like they picked it up a lot. I feel like I just never actually heard the name of it. Sooner or later I'll have to look into the whole Eastern mythology thing. I just try to I try to put it off as long as I can because it's uncharted territory for me. A creator god from ancient Peru, depicted as a spider with jaguar fangs and human features. I wonder if there's pictures of that. Like people trying to imagine that, or what people, like modern ideas of what it might have looked like, because I cannot imagine that. How does a spider with jaguar fangs and like the human features I get? I just don't know how the jaguar fangs come into play. Like, how does that work? Created deity from Connection? I have no idea what that is. We helped create the universe out of a shell. Why are all of these, or half of these spiders creators? Maybe because of the weaving aspect? But why did half, like, it feels like 3 out of 7 of these have somewhat created the world. Huh? And the other ones are evil. Wait, Japanese ones seem like they're evil. If you assume tricking people would be evil, but the other one is a warrior slaying spirit, so that's certainly evil. The Native American one is a creator god. Usually creator gods are not evil. The West African one represents stories and wisdom, so that's probably not negative. I think Arachne is neutral. If anything, she's proof of how the gods just can't take an L. Because at least according to this AI overview, which I don't trust often, but at least that, she just beat Athena in a contest, which, fair, the gods are not always perfect. Especially not the Greek ones, they're very flawed. And she was turned into the first spider as a punishment. Which does not even say that she did anything bad as a spider. Doesn't say that turned into a monster, just said first spider. Interesting story, I have to look into that. Maybe I can trust Wikipedia. Oh, Wikipedia has a few more. Yeah, it has a few more. Anansi, Arachne. 2 of those that I can't just pronounce. Legend of the Christmas Spider? What? The Legend of the Christmas Spider is an Eastern European folk tale which explains one possible origin of tinsel on Christmas tree. Oh, that stuff. Oh my god, we don't put that on our Christmas tree. We hate that stuff. It's most prevalent in Western Ukraine, where small ornaments in the shape of a spider are traditionally a part of the Christmas decoration. What? Really? Story: a poor but hard-working widow once lived in a small hut with her children. One summer day, a pine cone, not a prince. A prince cone! A pine cone fell on the earthen floor of the hut and took root. The widow's children cared for the tree, excited at the prospect of having a Christmas tree by winter. Damn, this tree was growing fast then. The tree grew, but when Christmas arrived, they could not afford to decorate it. Well, you couldn't afford the tree, so I assume you can't afford to decorate it either. Children sadly went to bed and fell asleep. Yeah, it's always awful when you go to bed and fall asleep. It happens to me all the time. Early the next morning, they woke up and saw the tree covered in cobwebs. Okay. Not very mythical so far. When they opened the windows, the first rays of sunlight touched the webs and turned them into gold and silver. Heck yeah. Money. For free. The widow and her children were overjoyed. From then on, they never lived in poverty again. God, I love Wikipedia sometimes, because it says it's most prevalent in western Ukraine, states that it's an Eastern European folktale, but then it says countries, Denmark. I did not know that Denmark is Eastern Europe. I also didn't know that Germany is Eastern Europe. Or Norway, Sweden, Finland. Poland, I guess, counts as Eastern, I assume. Ukraine, obviously, Russia. I always wonder, is Russia in European? Isn't it only like, what was it, 10% of Russia in Europe? And 90% is in Asia? Something like that? Right, other versions replace sunlight with a miracle from Father Christmas. Who the frick is Father Christmas? The traditional English name for the personification of Christmas. Why am I learning so much about Christmas now? Oh, that's the guy that turned into Santa Claus. Oh yeah, I remember. Oh, the child Jesus. Oh yeah, I know child Jesus. Child Jesus is what we celebrate, I guess. Child Jesus is weird, isn't it? Baby Jesus? Oh, also known as Baby Jesus. Yeah, I know Baby Jesus. Who doesn't? According to someone, folk art curator at the Ukrainian Museum, New York City. What? Wait, is it the Ukrainian Museum in New York City? What's the connection there? The tradition is Ukrainian and dates back to the late 1800s or early 1900s. So post-medieval time. Maybe based on an older European superstition about spiders bringing luck. What? There are not black spiders in Germany. Oh yeah, that makes sense. I like that that this thing in brackets immediately excludes me. Explains my surprise. Conversely, that it is bad luck to destroy a spider's web before the spider is safely out of the way. I've never heard of that before. What? But it's not even a magical spider. It's, well, I guess it's a magical spider because its threads turned into gold and silver. But what? First time I've heard of that. Phalanx? Oh, Phalanx is like a lesser known narrative of the myth of Ahasn. Okay, that makes sense. Spider grandmother is an important figure in the mythology, oral traditions and folklore and native cultures. Interesting. I did not think that I would learn so much about spider mythology, just because I'm... What if I do snakes? I feel like snakes have like 10 times that, right? I like how Google is like, oh yeah, snakes are in mythology symbol for creation, wisdom, and destruction. They like oppositions, apparently. Yeah, Yermungand, of course. Quetzalcoatl. I always forget that Quetzalcoatl is a snake. Nagas. Oh yeah, true, Nagas. Oh my god, I want to look into that. The Hydra is considered a snake? Nah. Hydra is a snake? I mean, I guess. No, I don't just Google on that. Is the Hydra really a snake? I would say it's a monster. I wouldn't really associate, but its hats are long and snake-like, I guess. And of course the overbows. I like how it's not explaining where that came from. Oh yeah, give me snakes on Wikipedia. Snakes in mythology. Yeah, Vitva, tomb. Tomb? Oh, right, never mind. I've mixed up the name of someone else. Atum was the primordial snake that was pissed because people created the sun, which is very relatable. Bin Binger from northern Australia. A huge supernatural snake who lived in the heavens in the dream time. Echidna. Huh. How did I forget about Echidna? Wasn't Echidna also the one that was linked to Typhon? Oh yeah, she was the... Oh my god, this is so small and I thought it said she's the male, but it says the maid. God, I can't read. Yeah, she was the maid of Typhon. Yeah, that's also a story I still need to cover in some way. I've done so much about Greek mythology, but Typhon, despite him being such a huge thing, I've kind of skipped over so far. Glucon, snake god, having a large and influential cult within the Roman Empire. Contemporary satirist Lucian claimed the god a hoax, supposedly represented by a hand puppet. Oh wait, that makes sense. So that's when Elden Ring's DLC the serpent came from. I assume that's based on that. I knew that something like that existed. I didn't know the exact one though. But Roman Empire with an ancient snake god, that sounds very much like Mesmer's army and the Abyssal Serpent. Which I still think is one of the coolest things. That they kinda... God, I wish the Abyssal Serpent would have played a bigger role in the DLC. Hi Orion, how are you doing? Late? Oh, you didn't miss anything. I was just checking how many snakes and... First I was looking into how many spiders I've mentioned in mythology. Learned that there's a spider... What was it? Spider of Christmas or something like that? I have to go back and find it again. Yeah, the Legend of the Christmas Spider. I have never heard of that one before. I was very surprised to read about that. It was not as interesting as you would think, though. And now I'm just looking up how many snakes there are in mythology. So many snakes and spiders. That's the thing, there are not that many spiders. Because I have really struggled to find any. I can only find like 6 or 7. Hahaha. But snakes, there's so many. And it makes me just wonder, where is this coming from? And I assume it's just because Europe or Central Europe does not have that many dangerous spiders. But has dangerous snakes, I assume. At least some parts. More spiders. Well, I just did a really quick Google search. So the Wikipedia page on mythical spiders lists 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. But some of those are like the same. Like there's Phalanx, which is linked to Arachne, so they're like the same story, more or less. Just, you know, in an extension. So it's like roughly 10. You could say it's one more if you count the Legend of the Christmas Spider, but that one is just funny and I don't think that counts as proper myth. It's more like a little, like a fun story to tell. But I don't feel like that fits like the usual mythology. But if you look at snakes, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16. Like there's at least 16. Just in this one list. And that doesn't even take into account that snakes are like the origin of dragons and stuff. So basically every dragon would also in some, like all the old dragons in mythology would also be snakes to some extent. Like that's just way bigger. Like a snake like that's a really common, yeah, but it makes sense, right? Considering that snakes turned into dragons and dragons were then a huge thing everywhere in almost every mythology, like even far away ones. I just wonder why. It's just fascinating. It's interesting. I mean, I don't complain. I like snakes more than spiders. I actually don't like spiders at all. Leviathan. Serpentine dragon in Hittite mythology. Interesting. A biblical bronze serpent which God told Moses to erect. Please do not get your serpent erect. It was later destroyed when it became an idol. Okay. What of Asclepius? Oh yeah, right. Oh my god, snakes are also a medicine symbol. I always forget that the word of Asclepius has a snake on it. And it's like the symbol for medicine. Snakes in Chinese mythology, true. The ancient Egyptian deity of moisture? I see what you did there! Sometimes depicted as a lion-headed serpent. An ancient Hindu god. Supposedly he keeps earth on his head. Why not? Well, I just was curious. So there's definitely more snakes than spiders. And especially in European mythology, or let's say Western mythology, there are way more snakes than spiders. I think in Eastern mythology it might be more balanced. So I assume it's really just because Europe doesn't have that many dangerous snakes, so people were not spiders. So people were not that afraid of spiders. And I assume most people just knew the, you know, the common house spiders that are not dangerous at all to you. So I assume they just didn't fear spiders enough for them to really make mythology out of it. Because that's usually how folklore mythology starts, right? People are afraid of something, they come up with an explanation, and poof, there it is, mythology. So I just assume that's why. Because snakes, I don't think we have many snakes in Central Europe. And the ones that the people probably knew were all from like, probably from Africa and stuff. That they learned about on the travels, that they only knew as dangerous and stuff. So I assume that's where it came from. And that's why snakes are biggest symbol. Also snake, you know, with eating its own tail is like symbol for eternity and stuff. So I assume that just made for better fear? But it's only a guess. I can't say for sure. It's interesting too. And now that I looked up so many of the spider ones, I kinda need to... I feel like I need to do a week or like a stream where I just learn about all those. Maybe just look up a bunch of those and try to learn about them. Because now I'm hooked. Kind of want to learn about them. Also still have to do Echidna and Arachne. Because those... I've done so much on Greek mythology and I kinda skipped over those two so far. For some reason. Maybe because I really don't like spiders. So I didn't think of them. But at this point I might have not have much more to do in Greek mythology. I feel like I've covered almost everything I ever heard about. But there's still the Iliad that I have to wait. One day I'm gonna do that. One day when I've read the Iliad I can properly talk about it. But I'm lazy and I don't really want to read. So I'm kinda... It's on my to-do list, let's put it like that. biggest spider web is found on the border of Greece and Albania. I did not know that they share a border, by the way. Actually, I probably did. A cave is home to 2 species of spiders that never live together except on this web. That's fascinating. Like one of those rare anomalies in nature. And that's always really cool. Usually I would say I would love to see that. But in this case, because I really don't like spiders, I'm gonna say I would like to see a picture of that. That's interesting. How big are those spiders? Considering that those 2 together make the biggest spider web. Also an interesting cave, because it means there can't be very strong winds in this cave, because I assume that would destroy the net. It's a little more than 100 square meters? Couple dozen centimeters. What? Can I Google that? Can I find that? I need to see a picture of that. Biggest spider web in the world. I just realized, wait, I don't like spiders. Why am I Googling that? Oh no, it's too late. Can you stop showing me pictures of spiders? Oh my god, I really don't like spiders. I like spiders as a concept, okay? I think spiders are very fascinating, but I hate spiders. What is this? Wait, let's switch over here. Spider web in the world. Yeah, I just did that. Was not planning on sharing my screen, so I'm not prepared. I'm not gonna hide anything. If you see anything that you shouldn't, that's just gonna happen. I don't think you see anything. See my taskbar. I try to hide that every time. But who cares? Like, that's apparently it. Ignore the spiders. If you don't like spiders, well, it's too late to look away now, but you've been warned. Holy shit. What? Can I have it without the spider in it, please? That thing is giant. I would be so scared when I would meet. If that thing is ever in front of me, even if it's like 1.5 meters away from me, I would be scared. Like, I have no problem with small spiders, but the moment they have a certain size, I'm gonna sign out, you know? Like, I'm just out. I do think they're fascinating though, and I do like the spider webs because they're fascinating. Let's put it like that. Could 106 gravity. I like how they say different things depending on where I click. A sulfur cave on the Albanian Greece border. Over 111,000 spiders? Maybe it's time to get the flamethrower and stop them before they take over the world. They're obviously planning something. They have an army that is way too big already. If they decide to march on either Greece or Albania, I'm afraid the country's gonna go down. So maybe we should stop them before it comes to that. Just a thought. I like how I was just talking about watching Spider-Man and kind of turned into a spider talking stream. That's not what I was planning on doing. Put that away, start the game, lose some brain cells, and then we'll see. Time for a favorite thing, losing brain cells. Oh yeah, right, if I tap out, the game minimizes. I hate that about it. Okay, here we are. I was confused to see her again. We're not there anymore, right? Oh no! Oh yes! I like how this... Oh, freak, I forgot about... Oh my god, can I just go outside? Okay, last time we arrived here. These flowers are very dangerous during the blooming period. Please keep away from the poisonous pollen. Why are they blooming? It is winter! Guys, it's so thick it won't break easily. Here's the candles. Why do I have a bell? God, it's already starting. It's already starting. Oh yeah, graphic settings, by the way, don't exist. I have to be honest, I don't remember much of what happened in this world in the chapter 3 so far, because when I played that I was quite tired. I think it's better that way. Right now I'm wide awake and I probably remember everything that's gonna happen. Not that I've seen many giants, but they all had eyes. But this thing is dead! It's not alive! Wait. Okay! Now I have music. I was kinda confused that there was nothing at all. Where's my music? Why is this game just silent? There's clearly some kind of lever here. Of course. Just, this genius of a protagonist can immediately tell what was missing in that hole. Of course. Oh yeah, runestone. Why did it have to be a runestone? Like, the fact that it was a runestone did literally nothing. Barrel. Oh, please tell me there's gunpowder in that. Here, a barrel to your heart. I hate when it happens. Same. Yeah, fewer candles are necessary. For what? Necessary for what? I can relate. I do the same thing with my birthday cake. What do you mean? Huh? Yeah. That makes absolutely no sense. Golden bell and I see. Stone staff. Huh? What? What do you mean? How many pots do you need? Never thought of building a... Oh no, it's not... I'm like 5 minutes in and I'm already wanna cry. Why am I not surprised? Can I just play match 3? Can I just play Bejeweled? Oh, I hate it. I'm looking for an M. The M stands for masochist. Because that's what I apparently am for playing this game a third time. Now I'm looking for a P. It stands for my big patience. Also looking for a fish. Wait a second, isn't that like a Greek Roman symbol? Isn't that a Aphrodite's mirror with devil horns? You know what's really killing me is the silence. Why is there no music at all? Is my music bugged? My music just disappears. Actually, this is not help. This is not making it easier. Am I blind? Where's the fish? Found this thing. Found the R. Found that one. There's the fish. I need an M. For mature. I think. I don't know. Why am I playing this? For third time, I mean. First time, I didn't know. Second time, I had hope. Third time, I have no excuses. B. Please end me. Or please end this game. I want to live. Have fun. First time I met. No, as I said, the first time I just didn't know. The second time I had hope. The third time I'm just doing it for the completion. Just so that I can say I finished a game. There. There. Oh wait, it's right there. No wrong selection in a hop. Okay, and why is it simple as snake? I have a line with a hook. Here, a heart of stone. That's not supposed to happen.
By the way, Elijah, I take it you're unfamiliar with the history of Hattie's stone. I know you're pressed for time, but for a mortal like you, understanding its story might prove invaluable.
Nah, thanks. I hate knowledge. So every time I'm offered more information, I just say no. I don't think Loki will wait while we sit around and listening to fairy tales. Why is this locked?
Huh. We all choose our own path, Elijah. Just make sure it's not a choice you'll regret.
No, don't worry. I'm gonna get the neutral ending, so it's fine. Bells, peace, I see. I hate when it happens. Same. Paper. Can you believe that they had paper in... I wanted to say Nibelheim. No, wait, where are we? Jotunheim. Can you believe that they had paper in Jotunheim? Oh, and... Wait, bells they actually had, never mind. Not sure if they had these kind of bells, but they probably had... Actually, they have these kind of bells? I have no idea. There's a certain coldness between us. How about we melt that ice? I don't know what's worse. The joke? But I feel like that was a joke that I could have made. I really wish this game had a button that just helps me and tells me, hey, there's something you can attack with here. Wait, is it actually gunpowder? joking. Ring the bell, it's time. Take the paper. Line with a hook. Aha! I don't get it. I was about to joke. I was about to joke that I should use the bell to scare off the bird, and it actually happened. Okay. Giant warrior stamp. Yeah, warriors are very famous for having their own stamps. Did someone hit something here? But how? With magic? Wind Vane part. Is that what I need to open this? Yeah. Yeah? I don't know. That's that. No, don't click on that. Oh, god damn it. Just buy a bunch of things. Mjolnir? Okay. Actually, it might not be Mjolnir, it might just be random hammer. I assume that's supposed to be Grama? The sword that Sigurd used to kill Fafnir? Well of Wood. Don't know why. Oh, I have no coins anymore. What? Oh. Oh, that shit was more expensive than I thought. Yggdrasil carpet. Mirror of the Norns. Golden columns. Rune definition table. Ragnarok tapestry. Fortunately, I am glad that those are one item that I buy and not four. There's the candle that I need. Only I could fix the wind vane. But it's that part, not the whole thing. 7 the blades. Pull a piece to move it along the other way. Arrange all the pieces so that one of them overlap upon the other of the other. Yeah, they don't even overlap in the game. It's like, oh no, they overlap. That makes no sense at all. That should not create enough wind for that. Give me that. Give me that. Mirror shot. Oh, I have the candles, okay. Candles. I legit only had 3 candles. The heck? Examine the symbol in the blue candle. Right? Blue candle flame and match it with the yellow flame one. Huh? Oh, I'm playing memory. Okay. So I got the candles, lit them, just to then turn them off again. Metal amulet. Oh, a bit too easy. Oh wait, no, it fits in here, right? Steel pole. Take the money, idiot! Take the goddamn money! I have no idea what to do with a steel pole, but hey, can try. I am always surprised when they have anime. Oh wait, of course. I keep the steel pot. Wow. Now I'm actually surprised. Flint and steel. Oh, I get it, because obviously we're in Jotunheim. They have candles here. They have modern pickaxes. They have lines with hook. I don't know if I found that here. But of course, they do not have anything that's more modern than a flint and steel. Makes total sense. I get it. Burn the stupid flowers! They're poisonous! No one needs them! I'm honest, I'm a bit confused. Because I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Break it! Oh wait, there was something outside. What? Did I forgot? There was this thing. I legit have no idea what to do. Do I have to try every item on that now? Oh wait, I already tried that. No, I already tried. I already tried. I know. Oh, I have a pickaxe. Of course, right. I'm such an idiot. I thought the pickaxe would be used for. I actually have no idea what I was thinking that it would be used for. Okay, I used 2 items to get this. This better be good. Fetch the giant's wing, matching the eyes. This game is not taking itself serious at all. My line with hook was exchanged for safety rope and the frost giant's wing. Oh no. I'm not even sure what I'm doing here. I assume I'm... Okay, I have to find them and match that. Okay. Isn't that an eye? Oh, that could be any eye-like shape. I cannot turn them, right? So it has to be like this. Oh, here. Here? That's here. Wait, I think I've seen this. No, not this. Here. Okay, the game is not very picky, it is very generous. There. That's this. That is here. You found magic torch, because a normal torch would not be good enough. It has to be magic. And my magic torch does exactly the same thing a normal torch would have done. That is so impressive. You want to wing back? Oh. What am I supposed to do? Oh wait, I'm actually supposed to bring his eyes back? Why? That's stupid. Maybe to go back to this location. What? I already fought everything. Like to get here, I had to do everything already. What? I'm missing something that allows me to open this. Oh, I hate this. So I assume if I open this somehow, I get the eyes for the giant, and that would allow me to do this then. But that's how it usually goes. Is there something I can click? Like, I just don't... I don't get it. Because I usually all the items that I have in my inventory, they're used afterwards, so... That's out of curiosity. Oh, this is gonna go on for a while. I'm not gonna play this. Okay, there's no info here. I'm gonna Google that because I'm really curious. I just wanna know what... how you do that. How's this game? Mystery of the Fjords. I'm thinking about what I'm looking. Locked high value decision points that prevent you from getting the gold medal are tied to specific game mechanics or additional content requirements. Standing the locked choice. The problem, players report reaching chapter's choice points where the option worth more than points or 1 points is lost. What do you replace? Playing the game or changing the settings does not unlock the choice. Hard gated outside standard playthrough parameter. I don't care about any of this. I want to know what I'm doing. I just want to know how you get them. Even if I can't do it anymore, I'm just curious. Why can Google not solve my problem? Also, there are way too many people who have played this. What the heck? Why is it recommending like 5 different channels having played this game? What's wrong with you people? Why are you playing this? Also, if the stream is not lagging because Steam decided to download something in the background. And I'm too lazy to stop that download. This game has a 4-minute demo, wow. They're very generous. Give me a second, okay? It's loading really, really slow. Wait. 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 This game has a DLC. No, that can't be it, no. You can't tell me that those... No way! This game has a freaking €3 DLC. And you need to buy this DLC to unlock those choices. What? So, I cannot make this decision because I do not own the €3 DLC. And that's also why I can't get the good ending. The good ending is goddamn pay to win! I've never seen that before. Actually, I have seen this before. Just not in a game that I have played. What? What? You need to... If the DLC would cost any euro more than 3, like it's really cheap, but you have to pay extra to get the good ending. I've never had that before. I mean, it's okay to have extra content coming with a DLC, but why do you have a bonus chapter that is part of the collector's edition, but the freaking DLC is not part of the collector's edition, and it locks the good ending? It should not work like that. The bonus chapter should be the DLC. Okay. So that's literally... And I assume if I would do that, I could get the... I have no idea. To get rid of the trap, select a cell with footprints and distribute all the footprints it contains to the trap cells. Cover all traps with green footprints. Huh? Oh, okay, this one can only do those. That's how it works. Okay, this one needs to do this one. Ah, okay, they also have to go in one line. Wait, you go there, you go there, you take this and this. You take those. Why can I not take that? Wait, if this can't take this, this can't take this. Also, they can really only take the ones in a... Oh, that makes it a bit easier, because this one cannot be taken by anything other than this, so this is a must. This has to take all the things that it can take, because it doesn't work otherwise. So this one has to take this one. Then this one has to take this one and this one, because this one can take that one and that one. This one takes all of these, and this one takes this. This one takes these. Okay. Well, a strange place. Wait, where are Jotun and Secret? Well, I have to get... Wait, his name is Jotun? That's the name of his race, what the heck? Well, I have to get the stone anyway. We can't defeat Loki without it. Huh? What do you mean? Oh, sorry, there was a feather stuck in it. That's why I couldn't put it in. Makes sense, yeah. The fierce mirror. It's not my fear. I do not fear handsome Loki. Spoken and... Actually, no, the Marvel Loki is the more handsome one. This one is not handsome compared to that one, but different story. Child is missing. I must be prepared in order to pass the trial with Hearty Stone. Just put it in, man. It's a magical mirror. Who gives a frick? I'm not even gonna ask. Oh wait, I already used the wing. But I don't need to... Can always be exploded. Why is this guy so extreme all of a sudden? But I can take the wings at... Okay. Unnecessary, but okay. No, that's a lie. I saved the harpies, boy. I think I'm missing some lore. I feel like I'm not playing these games in order. Not that I care at all. Not that I'm planning on touching any of the others. Can only imagine one scenario where I would play one of the others. But for that I would have to lose a bet. Or these streams would have to do way better. I just realized I can't leave here, so either there's something I can interact with. Use paper. With a steel. Safety rope. Safety rope. Where's this going? Well, at least my inventory is a bit lighter now. What do I even do with the stamp? Oh wait, I have gunpowder. Never mind, I got it already. I don't think that's how it works. I don't think that's how it works. Does that work like that? A genuine real question, does that work like that? You clutch this item so tightly, it's a skeleton! There's no muscles on that! You can just open the hand! Also 1, 2... Oh no, I thought it had 6 fingers, but no. It's not AI. At least that's not in the game. If the jewelry on the other hand was stolen. Steal the rest, I guess? What's that? Climbing shoes? Wax? I don't know. What? Click on the 2 scrolls to swap them. Keep swapping them until all the seals on the scrolls are near the clues. Oh god. This one is already near. This one goes here. Here? Oh no, now they light up. Okay, okay, so that's how it works. This one is then here? That's apparently already on the right spot. The M is only there, so it goes over here, I guess. The YMCA goes over here. This goes here, I guess. Goes there. Oh. It's a code, yes! Warrior scroll. I see. You could have just randomly pressed those. There are not that many combinations. Empty Hattie stone? What do you mean empty? Like my hat? Still believe that there's some part that I can click on that I just haven't found yet. I think. Or not? Oh, obviously! Obviously I needed that to repair the glass. Choose a glowing light and move it in a straight line until you connect them all. What? Oh. Oh, okay. This one only connects to one, so this is a good starting point. Was easy.
Greetings, Elijah. I am Skald, one of the goddesses of fate. You have
look younger than
proven
I thought.
yourself. Your heart is pure,
Where are your
and you
sisters?
have faced your fears. For that, you are worthy of my aid.
I have to check. Which one was Skull? I know they all did something. Like, they all had their own thing. Which one was Skull? What was her thing? Yeah. She's the future, I see. Yeah, she's the future. I like that there's a boat insurance that's named Skull. That's actually kind of funny. Good name. Also often used for boats. Okay. Funny. Hello, Miss Future. Great, I'll take the stone and defeat Loki. May I ask why you don't stop him yourself?
Indeed, I will accompany you, sheltered within Hati's stone, and aid you when the time for battle comes.
Why are you the only one with an accent? They're all from the same place. Like, why are you the only one with an accent?
Go now, Elijah. Fear not, for I will be with you.
No, you will not. You will be in front of me. Because you're gonna be in the future, because that's what you are. Oh, that's what they make. You get to check shit in the present. You only help with the future. Animation.
Are you alright, Elijah? You suddenly collapsed and then
See, now he has
murmuring something.
Why does he have eyes now and why does it look so goofy?
It seems Singrid's faith in you was well placed. Unfortunately, Loki's shadow has already fallen upon the human world.
Then it's time for us to return.
Do they mean Fenrir? Guys?
Madness has the skies
Why have we the Venom Lake?
unleashed. Elijah, take this. You'll need it for what lies ahead.
Who the heck are you? Valkyrie spear. Why is a random dude giving the Valkyrie spear? What is going on? What was that? I feel like I would have maybe known him if I had the DLC and I would have, you know, had the good ending. Triangular shape. Okay, got it. Who the frick protect? Actually, this is a very well protected one. Can't even complain. Like, no one is gonna take this thing that's there. Come on, it's sticking out. It's apparently paper. You can take that. Don't be an idiot. Wait, the Valkyrie spear is not even finished. Yeah, okay. Not dealing with ant bites. Period. Oh, Elijah's such a diva. The world could end. Yeah, but I don't want to be bitten by an ant. It's not broken, that's completely destroyed. It's not gonna be used for anything anymore. I don't like to damage trees, so don't worry, this tree is already damaged, just like your brain. What do you mean it's... What do you mean I can't use the steel pole to remove the wood? Mill's part. Oh my god, I'm gonna repair a mill. Well, Father Dam makes sense, I guess. Aurora Borealis. Is that all? Ah, I knew I was missing something. I still think there should be a button that just highlights the things I can attack with. Hi, Price. Yeah, you're doing. Knife. Ah, yes, very necessary. That's it. Oh my god, that's it already. Triangular amulet. Okay. That's so much garbage again. Go without climbing gear is risk. Oh. What a diva. Foot beats stone. I got it. Okay. Pass all the stones by figuring out all the combinations from the clue in the pink cloud. Go stone to pass it. What? That with fist. That one with hand. What? Oh, wrong hand. Both feet with fist down. Right foot with fist wide. This missed a lot. No. No. I don't think you can miss anything in this game. Actually, no, you missed one thing. I figured out how you can do the lock decisions. And I need everyone to know that you have to buy a €3 DLC to unlock the good ending of the game. That's one of the biggest scams I've ever seen. I'm straight up not allowed to make the decision that would unlock the good ending because I do not own the freaking DLC. But I'm pretty sure I do own the collector's edition. So the collector's edition does not include that. I'm still playing this game because I'm almost done. Like, I already spent 2 streams on this. I might as well finish it. Also, I might or might not turn. Actually, not sure yet. If I have the time and motivation, I might finish now. How does it make? Okay. I might make a video out of this. So I might want to finish that. Or if I'm not making videos out of it, then I'm probably gonna make some shorts out of it. So this is literally content, okay? I think I can open this with something thin and sturdy. You mean my tail? I mean, steel pole is thin and sturdy. Oh, come on. Elijah's such a diva. Well, helmet. I don't think you need a helmet. I think the brain damage is already there. Maybe I'm not supposed to have the steel pole anymore. Technically already used it. There could be something buried here. Oh, Elijah the diva is not able to dig. Wait, that's some money. No, give me the money. Thanks. A bow with a hole and no paddle. This hole does not matter at all. But here isn't. That's not how it works. Can the helmet help me in the previous screen? I'm not sure how to, but there's a way to deal with troublesome wood. Apparently not. No, put on the helmet. Oh god, I'm so sorry. I didn't find the mute button. I tried. I think I pressed like 3 other buttons, but not the mute button. I have no idea what I'm doing here. How can I fix that? Give me a hint. Here? Oh yeah, of course, because the helmet is it's never used in a normal way. It's always. I've not used any reasonable item for digging yet. The 2 times I had to dig in this game, I used a helmet and a bucket. I have no idea what that all is. Oh wait. It's thin and sturdy, I guess. Oh man, we ferried the motorcycle and snowmobile by boat. There's no snowmobile. Specifically to ride in the wilderness under the northern lights, and in the end the wheels got wood and we had to abandon it. Oh, those motorcycles. Such temperamental devices. Why was that in there? Why would it matter at all? Huh? What? I don't see how nails are gonna repair that, but okay, game, you know best. Oh, wait. Of course. The saw is gonna open the box. Insecticide. Your answer to not having to touch the ants is killing them? Oh, okay, no, they just leave, okay. Just saying, now you have the insecticide on your hand. I'm not sure if that's any better. Lever. Hammer. Choose the veins in such an order that as they move one after another along the track, each one will fit into its place in the wheel. What? Oh, okay. You... But they... I mean, I don't even need to think, because they're... You know, they rotate. I can't rotate them, so I just have to look for. Oh, I just saw the line. Okay, wait, I actually don't understand where it starts. Is that the first one? Can I just click anything and see? Okay, that is the first one. So this is the first one, and that one, and so on. Okay. Then I need this, that, this, this, this. Oh, I have to do it the opposite. Oh. Oh. Okay. So I have to start here, so it's exactly how I thought it would be. That's not the right one, is it? No, that's the right one. Doesn't look right though. Then this is... This... Then... that... This... This... Now it should be white. What? Oh my god, the wind is actually in game. I was wondering if it's just that windy outside, but no, it's actually the wind in game. Gas cylinder. Yet another item that would be able to end myself. Okay. Kinda impressed, not gonna lie. But use the arrows to move the ores within the highlighted area to the maze until you get. Oh god. Are you kidding me? We have to go all the way back just so that I can do that. It's actually the wind in game. It's so insanely loud. And I keep thinking it's outside. This. We need to do that. To go up. Hey. Why are these idiots outside?
Loki.
Who
He's
are
truly
you?
unleashed his fury this time. It seems I was right to come with you.
We need to find that trickster god quickly.
Who is
Before he
this?
freezes the entire city.
Or is that the Jotun? But he just disguised without telling us. I'm so confused. Please, just use the gas. Please, this is our chance. We can finish this. Okay. Domini games. Is that a... Oh my god. That's the previous game, no? Like, Elijah was saying something about harpies. This is probably the previous game. Hi, I can't read it. Oh my god, Elijah used his hand. Really, that's why I had the pole. That's why I still had the pole. Maybe I should look around for a key. It's glass! Just break it! The world is freaking ending! Who cares about breaking in? Frozen tusk. What? That's not a frozen tusk, that's a shark tooth! What? I can actively feel my brain cells dying and crying in pain. I should try to open it. Wait, I can combine the Valkyrie spear with some... I have no idea what it's gonna be in the end. You know, we cleaned this path. The path was free, so why is there shit now? Also, why is this has a face? Look at that! Oh, look! It has an eye here, and an eye here, and then a smile here. It's a happy little piece of ice. Aww. Can't wait to melt it. I know, we have to stop Loki. Oh no, this random person that I've never seen before. That would have been too easy. I just realized I can't go back. The game did not mention that, but I can't go back. Oh wait, pliers. Don't get scared of electricity. Thunderbolt. I think the game is making fun of me at this point. Oh, that's stupid. Can it get any more stupid? Place all the direction tokens to make the path between the spear and the city. Just play to check the results. What? Oh, I see. I assume I have to use them all. What? For real? You're telling me I almost had it already? I'm just that good. What can I say?
Ah, come to watch, have you? Can't say I blame you. Who'd want to miss the end of the world?
You know, they don't have money for proper animations, but the
Your
mouth
tricks have
movement is
failed
almost on
before,
point.
Loki. And
They
this
put
time
so much effort into
will
the
be no
mouths.
different. We will end your reign of chaos here and now.
Oh, stop it, I'm crying. Oh. Distract him because it gives me the most points.
Don't worry, Elijah. I'll handle him. Go help Sigrid.
That was not the choice I clicked on, but okay. Oh, I get 4 points for decision. It didn't matter at all. Help Sigrid. Oh no, that's fine. I think she can help herself. Golden Bowl, Thermos. Oh god. Now let me just go back and finish my stuff here. I already saw that. I thought I can't reach it though for some reason. Ah, I need to I get bandages and I have to clean them. Obviously. Obviously, yes. No, I'm not ignoring her on purpose, okay? I'm just checking my options first. Oh, look, I almost fought them all. Missing 3. We found Mjolnir! Originally a small amulet that hangs on a shade. It transforms into a huge hammer that emits lightning bolts. That's so stupid, it's not even true. Chains of Fenrir! Small golden bracelet that transform into massive chains. Cup of egg, a small wooden cup. That's not. Oh, okay, now it's wood. That transforms into a massive vessel, bringing a foaming meat. I don't know. That reminds me of the Holy Grail. Sleipnir, 8-legged horse, always looks super awkward. Small wooden carving of a horse that transforms into a golden 8-legged statue. The 8 legs on the horse looks so weird. But I bet it makes a really good Uma if it would return to an Uma Musume. Return that into a horse girl, I bet it would be really fast. A humble blade that ignites in fiery brilliance, growing into a colossal battle sword. Gungni initially it is a short wooden rod, but when interacted with, it transforms into a long glintering spear. Draupnir, originally a simple ring of wood, it transforms into a mighty ring owned by Odin himself. Why do they ignore what Draupnir does? Where is the thing about... First off, wasn't it a golden ring? Why is the silver here? I'm pretty sure Draupnir is a golden ring, and every 9th night it turns... No, it creates 8 copies of similar weight, something like that. Every 9th night. Did I click on all? Yeah, I clicked on all. The only thing that will stop him is the net Secret was talking about. I already forgot about that. Oh, Secret, do you have anything that can help me? She needs bandages. Okay. Wasn't she hit by lightning? Ah, bandages and money. I have to mess around with all the melting and pouring. Okay. Well, I need alcohol. This is one of the moments where I actually wish I would drink. Like IRL. Because I think it would make this game way more enjoyable. I'm actually confused. Like, I actually don't know what I'm supposed to do. Okay, it's... I have to do something here that helps. That helps. I didn't want to use the hint, but at this point I'm just like... The fact that I can't see, really, what I can interact with... It's just annoying, because there's probably a screen that I haven't found yet. Or something small. Oh, there's already something in?! How was I supposed to know that? I thought it's empty. I mean, why would it not be empty? It was just standing around. Oh yeah. Now I can open the door. Don't ask why the keys were there. Valkyrie, okay, Valkyrie. I can find a Valkyrie. What is this guy in? Okay. I just realized I don't know what I'm looking for when it says Valkyrie. But that's a rune. Can I be honest, I don't know what an astrolabe is. Or astrolabe. Okay, more correct, I don't remember what it is. Oh, that's the harpoon. Oh, that was the astrolabe. Okay. Postcard. A dwarf. That is not a dwarf. That is not a dwarf. This is a gnome. Like one of those garden gnomes. Very popular in Germany, apparently. Don't know. I don't have one. I don't want one. I don't even have a garden, so who cares? Northern Lights? Oh, picture. Sundial. Force hammer, you mean Mjolnir? Horse. It would have been really funny if that was the horse. Wooden horse. Yeah, I still don't know what they mean. Like, basically everything could be a Valkyrie, right? Huh? Yeah, I don't get what I'm looking for when I say Valkyrie. Oh my god, I was clicking on the wings. And not on... Okay. What is that? A magnet. Let me guess. Yeah. Magnet lifter, okay. Of course. Arrange the knobs. All the knobs have different weights. Select a knob for each lever so that the levers are aligned on a green line. Almost. Nope. Nope. Aha. Nope. 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 Yes. Nope. Nope. Eh. Yep. 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 Damn, whoever lost their car keys. I found them for you. No sound? 96%? I mean, there's like 96% alcohol in there? That's a high percentage. I think. I honestly don't know. No shit about alcohol. Well, like, I can clean the bandages, I guess. Oh, fine. Gas. Empty flask, bandages, interesting. Oh, and the bird, hey, cool, I'm allowed to keep that. Took me so many items to build that, actually kinda nice that I'm allowed to keep that. Don't know what else I need, well, here. Where's the blood? She got electrocuted! What am I doing here? Arrange the hexagonal retainers so that each of the slots is filled with bandages. The slots will fill if you can draw a straight line between them. That? I'm gonna keep the ones that are already in place. Nope, can't. Out of the way. Okay, wait, let's start from the beginning. This one is the most complicated, so let's do this. Actually, let's move it further away. Let's do that. Then let's do this. The only one that can receive one straight up is this one. This one is the only one that can receive it like that. Easy.
Elijah, thank you. If it weren't for you, I might have... Well, let's not dwell on that. We need to help Jodin.
The only thing I did was put bandages over her jacket after she got electrocuted. Okay.
Take my bag. Inside, there's a golden strand of the goddess Sif's hair. If you weave it into the net, it can weaken Loki for a short time. That should give us the chance to use Hattie's stone.
First off, I don't remember Sif's hair being able to do such things. Second, isn't Sif just a goddess of fertility? Why can she trap... Like, how does she weaken Loki? What? Huh? How does that make sense? And second, are we talking about Sif's original hair, or are we talking about the replacement? Because if it's the replacement hair, then I wouldn't be surprised if the dwarves put something in there that would work like that.
Ugh, but with this blizzard raging, I fear many innocent people could be caught in its wrath.
I don't care. You might have those caught in the storm and I'll take care of the net.
Thank you. And good luck to us both.
Why would we care about the people now? You found Sigrid's bag that I could have also just taken from her pocket while she was on the ground. There was no need to heal her. And I combine it with oil? No. Oh, I just opened it. Once the cunning Loki cut off and stole Sif's beautiful hair for fun. I don't remember the stealing part, he just cut it off. Like, there was no stealing. The mighty Thor, Sif's husband, sought revenge. Yeah, he kind of threatened to break every bone in his body. Very normal reaction, honestly. And reasonable. Loki learned of Thor's anger and asked the dwarves to weave new golden hair for Sif. Those dwarves had a name! Well, no, they didn't. They were just called Ivaldi's sons, but still. But Thor secretly asked the dwarves to weave such hair that any god who tried to harm it would be instantly weakened. That is bullshit! In fact, Thor didn't even want the hair, he decided that he wants Mjolnir instead. He was against his own wife in this. Because he saw Hammer and he wanted Hammer. Clay? Clay? Oh. Huh? And clay? But clay on to say it. I don't. There's only one hair, by the way. He's not even helping. Don't know. What do I do with clay? I can actively feel my brain getting smaller. Ooh, animations. I do not walk, yet I show the way, spinning around to never stay. What am I? Compass? But you should not, like, you should not go... Huh? It should be stationary, it should always show you north. A forest crown, once proud and high, now rests where... Pinecone? What? The leaves lie. What am I? A pinecone! Forest crown, once proud and high, now rests where fallen leaves lie. What am I? A freaking pinecone! Huh? Huh? It's a pinecone, no? What, I missed that? Oh my god, is that an antler? Oh my god, they... Why do you say forest crown, you stupid game? If it just says crown, I would have guessed it, but it said forest crown, so I assumed it would be, you know, a plant. Not the animal part. They don't just live in forests. Actually, they... No, they also... I mean... Sure, whatever. Especially one that doesn't even look like antlers. I quench your thirst, but have no spring. I travel light, yet drink... I... Bring whatever. What? I quench your thirst, but have no spring. Alcohol. I travel light, yet drinks I bring. What am I? Hermes? I don't know. The thing is, even if I know what it is, I also have to find it. Can I be honest? I have no idea what I just clicked on. What is that? What did I just click on? Forged in fire, I shine so bright, cutting shadows, ending fights. What am I? I mean, crossbow would have been... Okay. This doesn't even shine. I bend, I stretch, I let arrows fly, start. Okay, I thought the previous one was a crossbow, but no, this one. I wait in silence, yet I bite, holding tight with iron mind. What am I? Wait in silence, yet I bite. Holding tight with iron. What? But I don't even know what I'm clicking on. Secrets I keep and letters tied. Unwarm me to bring words to light. What am I? Scroll? Book? Like... The thing is, I don't recognize half of the things in the background. So I'm just clicking on everything because I'm too lazy to actually think. Okay, wait. Secrets I keep and letters tied. It was a scroll. I just couldn't find it. Bring the distant close to view. Okay. Unlock doors both old and grand, yet I fit inside the palm of your hand. What am I? A key? Duh. I don't know. See, I don't even see half of the things. That's why I'm just clicking. Hollow eyes, an empty stare, yet once I saw through the air. What? What am I? Oh, okay. There's another bird here, game. Around your neck, I rest with care. Charm of luck, a whispered prayer. What am I? A necklace? I assume I need a specific necklace? Huh? Around your neck, I rest with care. A charm of luck, a whispered prayer. Those riddles suck because they don't even rhyme properly. I was clicking around and found the one and then immediately found the next one. I have not even read the riddle. If I did something open, oh, there. Smoking pipe. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do with that, but sure. To weave it into the net, just like Secret said. Couldn't she have prepared that already for me? Is there anything else? Yeah, I don't think so. Sure. Well, I'm not even gonna ask. Oh. Mold for eyes. Ah, yes. Okay. Ah, yes. It's so cold that it freezes immediately, and then I'm gonna use the needle made of ice. What do you mean? Okay. To do it on the hair. My hair multiplied. Clicked on the wrong person, but apparently it doesn't matter. Using the arrows, guide the ship charged with the goddess hair to the image of Loki. Avoid collision with lightning. Why? Lightning is literally her husband. Why would I avoid that? What? Huh? Okay, I'm also not allowed to hit the other things. It only said lightning, but... Oh, come on, game. Really? Game, are you serious? Are you for freaking real? Okay, this is not gonna work. Oh, sorry. Shut up, game. Okay. So if I go... Does that work? Okay, no, that also doesn't work. Okay. So I only have one choice, really, and it's going here. And then just follow them. Okay, also, I have to check, I have to test those, because I don't get what I'm doing here. Because I only have one way I can go all the time. Actually, no, I had a choice. Oh, wait. I see my mistake. Follow that, then go down, then go left. And now I can go back up. I see. Then I go one with you. And I'm back to where I started. Ha! It's really just try and error. Just find that one thing I'm allowed to do. And now I'm trapped in the always same situation. No, now I can go down. But now I'm trapped in here and I can't go anywhere. Yeah, I can't go down because every time I could, it lines up. Huh? It just never lines up correctly. What? Am I stupid? What am I supposed to do? If I go down now, this is gonna hit me. So there's nothing I can do. Now I can go down, but now this is gonna hit me. You see what I mean? Like, nothing I do matters. It always seems to go into the same situation. Now I have to do this. Now I have to follow them. Now I have to go up. And now we're back at the bad situation. If I go down now, then this is gonna be there. So that doesn't work either. If I go down now, this is gonna hit me. Can't do that. It just never works out. Am I stupid? So between this one and this one is a bigger gap, and between this one and this one is a gap. I have to somehow make use of that, but I have no idea how. Oh, and there's two lightning in a row, I see. Huh? Don't worry, if I keep doing this, I'm sure to find a solution at some point. I'm sorry, this is the most stupid puzzle ever. Because I don't get any solution. I don't see any openings here. The only thing I can do is go back to this. Go in a funny circle. Wait, those are not even next to each other. Just look like that. It's just... Huh? So if I now try to go down, it's not gonna work. If I go down now, it's also not gonna work. If I go down now, it's also not gonna work. First of all, what are those supposed to be? Why can I not touch those? What's the logic with that? Is that the supposed lightning or what? See, I am not allowed to go anywhere but this. Second thing is same. Can't go left, I can't go down, so I'm forced to go right. Here, I can in theory keep going right, but it's not gonna do anything for me, right? It's just the same situation over and over now. If I go down now, this is gonna move. Like, this is not gonna do it. If I go down now, this is gonna hit me. Not gonna do it. Now this is gonna hit me. Not gonna do it. This is gonna hit me. Not gonna do it. If I go down now, I get an opening, but then this is gonna block me, and I'm in the same screwed situation again. You know? Like, it doesn't matter what I do. I'm always in the same situation, and because each of those, like, those have a different distance, like, that's the own, but they never line up in a way that I can do anything, because the outer rings, also this weird angle that I have to stare at makes this also super confusing. I don't like this, because I probably, if I had a proper top-down view, I could maybe see the opening, but because everything is so weirdly angled, I can't see shit. I don't get it. I don't get when I'm supposed to go down. When am I supposed to be able to do that? Show me the solution. I'm sick of this. I could not see that. That is so stupid. I could not see that. Yeah, I get the normal ending because the game doesn't allow me to take this choice. Because I do not own the DLC. Stupid as it may sound. That last puzzle was so insanely stupid.
Fate itself has come to strike me down? Huh, so be it. I'll welcome oblivion before I kneel to destiny.
Loki will be imprisoned in a layer of reality beyond the reach of the gods. His chaos will trouble the world no longer.
That's not good, we kinda need him.
It was an honor to meet you, Elijah. But our time here is over.
I think that's really your
We
turn.
must return home.
Farewell, my friend. Take Hattie's stone. May it remind you of your strength and the battles in which you've triumphed.
That's it. They actually ended on a puzzle that I've just refused to solve because it was super stupid. You have completed the main game. Keep playing and find out what awaits you in the bonus chapter. Ah, no. 70%, yeah, because the game locks the other 30% behind a paywall. That was actually faster than I thought. I've only been playing for... Actually, no, I think every chapter was like roughly 2 hours. This one was a bit faster because I think the other 2 times I played a bit of the next chapter already, but there's no next chapter, so... Obviously, it's a bit shorter. I'm done. I feel like this time... Like, this end was... It had its stupid moments, but I think there was no moment, like in the previous ones, that really got me. Like, obviously, there were a bunch of things I was able to complain about, but compared to what happened last time, like the stupid animal eating the food, that got me. That really got me. That caught me really off guard. And I think in the first stream there was also something that I just could not believe. I think it was when the game started with its stupidity. But the end was kind of tame. Well, maybe I've just accepted everything at this point. I think we'll see. I'm not sure if I'm gonna. There's, you know, Mystery of Myths is apparently a whole series. So there's at least one more game that apparently chronologically happens before this one. Also, just saying, I have the collector's edition and it doesn't include the freaking DLC. What a scam. I don't know. I guess if you like watching me suffer through this, then I guess I could play the other ones, but something very unreasonable would have to happen for that. Unless a lot of people tell me to play another one of these, I'm probably not gonna do that. Next time we play a game that was somewhat mythology based, I try to find a good one again. But I feel like I have to sprinkle in those bad ones every now and then. Just to keep the expectations low, I guess. Especially my own. I've been playing Witcher 3 every now and then. Actually, that's the only myth-related game that I've been playing lately, but I have been playing good ones. So I sometimes have to remind myself that those are the exception. Maybe next time we're gonna play this card that is, what was it, deck builder roguelike based on Eastern mythology. Can't say much about Eastern mythology because I actually know not much about it, but maybe that we could do next. It's on my wish list. Mainly because I like deck builder roguelike deck builders? Slay Spire-like games. So I would have played that anyway at some point, I guess. So maybe we could do that next. But not next week. Next week I'm probably gonna do something completely different again. There's a chance we just might look into spiders and mythology next week, because now I'm kind of hooked on that after checking out some of them. So maybe we're gonna do that. Maybe we could do some research into that just for fun. But I don't know yet. I wanna close this game. Yes. Also, you can't see that, but I'm also gonna uninstall this immediately. Yes. Oh, way better. At least the game is less than a gigabyte. I think that's the only good thing about it. I want to say it had its moments, but I feel like the only moments it had were moments that were not completely stupid. But I think that's it. I'm done. I don't want to think about this game anymore. But I have to see it in my library. It's more than enough. Don't have much to say. God, this game is really horrible. I'm sure there are people out there that like those kind of games. Actually, I don't even have anything against the gameplay. It's just the story is insanely stupid. And the way you have to use some of these items is also very stupid. And I think that's what bothers me. I think the concept of the game with like the hidden object stuff, that's not even bad. That's not a problem. The problem is really just the story and how insanely stupid the game is. With, you know, using a helmet to dig. And not even, you know, not even a metal helmet, like a modern motorcycle helmet that is very... What's the right word? Like, it's not really optimal to use for digging. You might as well just use your hands. Or I don't know, use the knife you found earlier that you just threw away after removing the wood that you could have also removed with a different item. Or your hands. I feel like a lot of things could have just been solved by using your hands. But I guess Elijah is just not able to. Elijah has like very thin arms. Oh, God. Well, thanks for being here. It was lovely as always. I hope you have a wonderful day, night, whatever that is for you. And I hope I see you again next time. I'm still not 100% sure what I'm gonna do next. I definitely wanna stream on Friday. I'm just not sure. I am very indecisive. I do think though that I might be playing Mortal Shell 2 on Twitch for the foreseeable future, because I think it's the shorter game and a game that I do not know yet. So I just feel like it's gonna be more fun to do on stream, even though it's gonna be a bit hard for me to only play once a week unless I can find some time to play more. Because I really wanna, like, it's a new game, right? I wanna binge it. I wanna play it in one go. I wanna play it 8 hours a day. But I don't have the time for that. I wish I had the time for that. I'm probably gonna play Elden Ring in my free time. I think that's how I'm gonna do it probably. Not 100% sure yet. But that's it. I also think there should be a video be coming soonish. Can't say when exactly, but I assume within like the next few days / week. But I guess there's also a series of... Let's just call it a series that I want to start that I think it's also gonna be soonish. I don't think next week, but a week after maybe. Can't say for sure though. We'll see. Either way, I'm out. Have a wonderful day, night, whatever time it's for you. Stay healthy, hydrated, do all the things that I don't do. Which I think currently is not hydrating enough. I think I sleep a decent amount. But I'm out. Have a wonderful one. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. I'm really unsatisfied with finishing this game. Woo!